So kindergarten readiness is connected to neighborhood factors in so many ways. When children and families live in well-resourced communities, they can move from survival mode to thriving.
How it is that neighborhoods are either built, how they are resourced, how they are invested in, really affect the outcomes of how it is that children are able to thrive.
We rarely look at the policies that these institutions curate in our communities for our young people that cause a lot of these conditions where healing is needed and restoration and barriers to restoration are involved and are present.
How we lean in and understand those conditions that were created by the very policies that we may be administering today. How do we lean in partnership with community to construct, develop something anew? We have done school readiness assessments since 2008. And every single year that the study is done, the health of a community has come out as being impactful to school readiness. Not every community is situated in the same scenario because of what we know to be true and our history of this country and the structural inequities that are tied to both race and to class.
I don't know if the issues shift that much, it's just how they show up. Housing, health, food insecurity. The strength of the communities we're working with is that they already had a clear vision of what was happening in their communities.
We can't just focus on the individual, but if I, as a family, are receiving and experiencing some of these challenges, it's very likely that my neighbor 2 doors down is also experiencing some of these same stressors.
The San Antonio Family Resource Center is a network of organizations that are working together to advance school readiness for children and families. And I think the larger context is to be a safety net for the community.
So the Stay Ready for School program that has been funded by First Five is really targeted towards our Black families here in East Oakland to provide resources that they may not have access to.
Mandela Family Resource Center is a place-based family resource center that is open to all the community to come in and gather the resources that they need to support and strengthen their family.
We have a very diverse community in Union City. What we really pride ourselves in is being able to work with our immigrant families to teach them what they may need to know to prepare their children for our American school system.
You know, in order for us to move the dial, to move it so that the vast majority of children enter school ready is really something where I think collectively we have to be looking at each other and recognizing the investments we need to be making in each other, in our communities, in our families.
I would love for people to understand that these children are all our children. All of these babies are our babies. Because at the end of the day, none of us are going to be okay if babies aren't okay.